Legionnaire's disease, or simply Legionnaires, is an extreme form of pneumonia that got its name when an outbreak struck an American Legion convention in Philadelphia in 1976. The outbreak resulted in the sudden deaths of 34 Legionnaires. More than 200 suffered symptoms. The causative agent was identified about 6 months later as a previously unknown type of bacteria that has since been named Legionella. Despite the horrendous death toll suffered by Legionnaires in 1976, we now know it is completely treatable.
She got down, but she never got touch. She's gonna make it through the night.
On a sunny summer day, a couple gazes in, the wedding rings there on this golden ring.
The Shootist, the story of John Bernard Books, the last of the great gunfighters. A living legend. Co-starring with Wayne is a group of Hollywood's finest actors. James Stewart, Richard Boone, Lauren Bacall, Ron Howard, Scatman Crothers, Harry Morgan, Rick Lenz, John Carradine, Sherry North, Hugh O'Brien. John Wayne gives the most remarkable performance of his career as he recreates the final days of the man they called the Shootist.
Lying in bed with the radio on, moonlight falls like rain, soft summer nights spent thinking of you. The sun will be coming up soon, but I just can't sleep for thinking of you. Here alone with the moon, soft and low, the music moans. I can't stop thinking about you, thinking about you. I didn't know it would be so strong, waiting and wondering about you.
Bring it on home to me. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah. Come on, say it. Say it again. It sounds so good. Say it one more time and then, oh, if you mean it,
On the 18th of August, an incident took place that had resulted in the killing of 2 United States Army officers, Captain Arthur Boniface and Lieutenant Mark Barrett. That morning, with the agreement of North Korea, 19 men of the United Nations Command, UNC, had entered the JSA in order to trim branches of a poplar tree that was obscuring the view from one of the checkpoints. The group had been at work trimming the tree for about a quarter of an hour when they were ordered to stop by the observing KPA officer Pak Chul, because Kim Il-sung personally planted it, nourished it, and it's growing under his supervision. Captain Boniface ignored this and the team continued their work. At this, Pak sent for crowbar and club-armed reinforcements, whom he ordered to kill the Americans. Captain Boniface was knocked to the ground by Pak and then bludgeoned to death by the KPA soldiers. The UNC group managed to disperse the North Koreans and recovered the captain's body and retreated from the area. A security detachment later found Lieutenant Barrett in that depression with numerous accidents. He died during transit to hospital. B and C Company, with the 2nd Engineer Battalion, carried out the actual tree felling in just under 3/4 of an hour. The felling attracted a large number of North Korean soldiers who set up machine gun positions but took no actions to stop the work. Upon completion of the work, the task force exited the JSA without incident, leaving behind a 20-foot tall stump.
Mr. Chairman, delegates and alternates to this Republican convention, I am honored by your nomination and I accept it.
The response of those delegates was something unbelievable.
Nearly 50% of the people in the hall, maybe even more, really would have preferred Ronald Reagan to be the candidate.
Speech, speech. And as we were running to get there, he said, I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm going to say.
Someone asked me to write a letter for a time capsule that is going to be opened in Los Angeles 100 years from now. We live in a world in which the great powers have poised and aimed at each other horrible missiles of destruction, nuclear weapons that can in a matter of minutes arrive in each other's country and destroy virtually the civilized world we live in. And suddenly it dawned on me, those who would read this letter 100 years from now will know whether those missiles were fired. They will know whether we met our challenge, whether they have the freedoms that we have known up until now will depend on what we do here. Mr. President.
And the power of that speech was extraordinary, and you can just feel throughout the auditorium the palpable sense among the delegates that we'd nominated the wrong guy.
Early to rise, early to bed, and in between I cooked and cleaned and went out of